It tends to go a bit
What's
crazy.
what's his converted mana?
10. Are you
Oh,
responding above Rashmi's trigger?
no, I
Okay.
can't.
Yeah, he's a 10 drop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Rashmi. So when I cast my first spell, reveal the top card. If it's a non-land CMC less than 10, I can cast it. Otherwise, I put it in my hand. Yeah, it's a non-land less than 10, so it's a carpet. So I'll cast carpet. She is finished. The one cascade from her. For anything 9 and under. Alisar Shepherd. So that's done. Damn, getting on my low mana now. So he's cast, and then spells. He can't be countered. Green spells can't be countered. And then resolving the first of the 4 Apex Cascades. Uh, God damn it, Lotus Cobra. All right, cast. Resolving this third one, I guess, second one. Um, Force of Vigor. Destroy up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments. Let's see.
The only one you have for me is birds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see his stuff. Do you have any artifacts or enchantments, Thalia?
No.
Okay. I guess we'll get rid of Smothering Tithe. We'll get rid of the Ornithopter. Yeah, I think just those
It,
two.
in response to Smothering Tithe, what do you guys see on his board that has a 3 DMC that we don't want anymore?
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4
what's under the
options.
forest?
What's under the forest?
Yeah,
The
the
smart
forest of
thing
Vigor.
would probably be the carpet of flowers because he's going
There's
to
no
get a lot of
forest.
mana
Oh,
off of that.
force. Oh, this is carpet. This is burgeoning.
I feel like the I don't know. Yeah, probably the carpet or the lotus cobra.
I'll go with you guys. So I will March of Otherworldly Light carpet with the treasures that I'm losing.
You're not losing the treasures. I'm
Oh yeah,
confused.
you won't lose any of the treasure.
Oh,
You're just losing the smothering
I'm
tide.
losing the enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have your
Uh,
6 treasures. What?
well, yeah, I don't need them, so
I honestly wouldn't worry about it.
I'll keep the treasures. Yeah, you're right. Well, now you know that I have that in my hand.
Okay. Alright. So Force of Vigor resolves.
So
Alright.
now you're on the last cascade, right?
No. Third Cascade. I've still one more after this. Third Cascade. Land. Great Whale. So on the cast of the Great Whale, I can untap up to 7 lands. And so whether he resolves or... Well, actually on ETB. So when he comes into play.
Which won't happen because Elishnorn.
Oh shit, that's right. He says come into play. It's an older card, so I'm assuming that's just ETB, right?
Yeah,
Comes into play.
that is an ATB.
That makes sense.
Yep. Ellis Norn is mean.
I completely forgot about Elish Norn. That is correct. When he ETBs, yep. So when he ETBs, absolutely nothing happens. But the fact that he uses 7 also means this. So when he's cast, he actually doesn't resolve. Because we proc another Imoti Cascade. There you go. I'll put one on her. So for 6 and under, because he's 7. Because, CMC's spells with 6 and up have Cascade. So resolving her Cascade for 6 and under. Land. Land. That's too big. Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. So Sakashima, I can have it ETB as a copy of another creature I control, except it's Sakashima. And the legend rule doesn't apply to my permanents. I'm gonna have it ETB as a copy of Imoti.
Can he not ETB though?
It's not an enters the battlefield trigger.
It's
And
not
Oh.
a trigger.
ETBs
It's
is
It,
only
yeah, it enters as.
as a copy. So even if something's
Okay.
hexproof, shrouded, it still works. But since he just ETBs or he enters as a copy, so he doesn't get a cascade for himself. So that Imoti
Right.
resolves from the Great Whale. Great Whale ETBs. The ETB trigger is countered, and then we move on to the last cascade from Apex. Yeah, Anima 2's Augury. Cast trigger from Anima 2's. It's a 7 CMC, so Imoti gets another trigger. Actually, I have 2 Imoti triggers because there's 2 Emotis. So I'm going to Cascade for Cascade, so 2 clauses for anything 7 and under. Seedborn Muse. So he gets cast first off of, let's say, the Sakashima one. And then the other original one from Anima 2's. That's too big. No. He's 8. 6, 7, 8. And this is 7. So technically, we go again. So cast trigger, because this is resolving. But cast of that, we got 2 more Cascades. For 7 or under now. Or 6 or under, because he's 7. That's too big. 3 visits. So cast 3 visits. So this gets bottomed, but I'm going to go search for a forest card and put that on the battlefield. Obviously, it's just going to be a normal forest. And then we'll resolve the last Nezahal one from the original Imoti. 6 and under. 5 asceticism. My creatures have hexproof. So that resolves. If it resolves, Nezahal hits the field, and then Anima 2's back on the stack. Look at my top 8. Put a land card from them on the battlefield. Until end of turn, each non-land card type I can cast from that exiled pile. So I don't look at the top 8. I exile the top 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I should have asked this before. What's the CMC of Sakashima?
4.
4. Let's see. So these are the exiled ones. I've got Oko for Planeswalker, Cage Sun Land. I can just put this right on the battlefield if that's Misty. I can just. It's 8
The
cards.
land you don't.
It says you may put a land from among them onto the battlefield.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But it says a land, so I'm assuming the second land doesn't get put on there. So Rejuvenating Springs, just whatever. It's there. Warrenclex, Ristic, Nexus, Kozilek. And I can play all these. Cast spell. Until then, for each of the types, I can cast one of them for free. So I'll cast Oko for free, because he's the Planeswalker. For artifacts, I only have 1, so I'll cast the Cage Sun. Well, actually, because I'm going to end up taking another turn / cascading again. So I'll do Ristic Study for enchantment.
You have another turn after this one?
I'm going to, because I exiled Nexus, and that's the only instant here.
I'm
Should
down
I?
with this.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm down to call it. I'll
Should
shoot
I?
if it
I
gets
mean,
too
if
much
if
freedom.
I exiled anything on his board, would that stop whatever was going
No.
on?
No.
Okay.
So these are all exiled. I'm just playing them for free from Anima 2 Resolve.
Right, but whatever's on his board.
So I guess Apex has hit the full thing, and now all these are over here, exiled for now.
That's
And
a
I can
crazy
play these for
fucking
free.
deck.
I can play for each type. I can play them for free. Land I can't do anything about. This is going to permanently stay exiled. For creature, I'm not going to play the Warrenclex. He's going to stay there.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah, no, right? I'm going to cast the Cage Sun. Actually, before I cast him, let's go ahead and uptick Oko to 5. Let me go ahead and turn Elishnorn into a elk.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah.
There's usually that's the response to Apex. I get it. You scooping too?
It's late enough. I've
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kozlak will
I
Cascade twice, Nexus will solo this.
I have I have some new cards to look at. I'm still somewhat new to Commander, so
I gotcha.
that deck is interesting.
Yeah, it takes a minute to get
Can we-
going, but when it goes, it goes.
Yeah, when
Playing another game.
we just ended.
Yeah, I see that. I was asking if he was playing another one. Oh, it looks like no. All right, later, guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Fucking bums.